I'm sure many a restaurateur grew accustomed to hearing me talk to myself in their bathroom. And I bet they figured out what was going on, either that or they thought I had a mental disorder.
You can't take notes at the table, it gets spotted. And you don't want to be running to the bathroom all the time. I tended to use the mnemonic device of just remembering certain adjectives that floated around the table and would, when I got home, and that's when I would take my notes, those adjectives would come back to me. And with the adjectives coming back to me, the food would come back to me also.
I started this game literally stealing menus and running off to the bathroom to scribble notes in a notebook I kept in my back pocket. And I ended it by taking pictures of the food and occasionally taking notes right there.
I have a lot of ways of taking notes, but I try to be inconspicuous, and I don't want to say too much more than that.
How many people would you normally take out to dinner with you?
I don't think there was ever a normal number. I mean, part of the tradecraft of this whole thing is that you want to change things up. So, you know, a couple places I ate in solo sometimes. A couple places I went with 6 or 8 people.
4 people is kind of ideal, but 2 people get treated differently than 4 people, and a woman alone gets treated differently, so I almost always went once alone. I think it's not so prevalent anymore, but in those days, a woman alone was often treated very badly.
I preferred to dine in groups of 4 because it enables you to conquer a decent chunk of the menu by getting everyone to order something different, but it's not so many different dishes that you have trouble keeping track of them.
How much do your guests' views of the food influence your decisions?
I mean, I have very strict rules about what happened when we went to the restaurant. I'm not going to tell you what to order, but you have to order something different than everybody else orders. You have to let me taste your food. After I write the review, you can tell me what an idiot I am, but don't do it while we're at the table.
Well, my guests are going to be insulted retroactively, because I attach no importance to their opinions whatsoever.
I have absolutely no interest in the guests' feelings about the food.
I don't take into account their likes and dislikes, but you know, people can notice things that I didn't notice, and some people will sit there forever saying like, oh, I know that flavor, what is it? I've had it before. Well, it's chocolate.